Hi everyone, how are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. My name is Judith, and I'm excited to be here with my lovely ladies. So I'll let them introduce themselves as you guys start coming in for us to share why we are here. So, yeah, my ladies, pleasure
Hello,
to
everybody. I hope everybody is doing well today. Very excited to be in your space. My name is Sandra, and I'm streaming in live from Delaware in the state of USA. I am very super passionate about health because healthy is the new wealthy. And that is what has led us to converge today to talk about our health. And we know that you are going to be inspired and you will join us on this mission of getting intentional about our health and also being taking that first step to understand that your health is important. Thank you very much for having me.
oh, so Gladys.
Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies. Good evening, everyone watching. My name is Gladys Osaye, and I'm delighted to be on your news feed. We're here to share more tips on how you can improve yourself and become the best version of yourself. So stay tuned, invite your friends, call every woman and every man you know, because we have some amazing nuggets to dash out to you. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for coming on. And as you heard from Gladys, she's streaming all the way from Ireland. I'm in the UK, and Sunday is all the way in the US. And what we've come here to share with you is our Shred 10 program. So what we want to do is practically encourage women out there. We know that within this lockdown, a lot has happened, a lot of health has gone, we cannot even start to explain what is going on right now, even with myself. I can tell you what I have been going through just by putting on weight. Prior to this lockdown, I was weighing about 69 kilos. You'll be shocked that I weigh 82 kilos right now. And this is me going up and down my weight, right? And I know I've tried so hard to eat healthy, but you know what? The weight still comes because I'm not exercising. I'm not even moving around. I hardly would leave the house to go and exercise. So when Sandra brought up this conversation about, you know what, let's start this Shred 10, I took it on board and I said, you know what, let's not do it by ourselves. Let's share it out there to every woman, every man, every young girl, every married couple out there that want to, take care of their health, look healthy or feel healthy, or, even just feeling good in themselves. So this is my journey, and you can see my picture back there. I am going to smash it. We're going to do 10 days. So I'm going to allow Sandra to break that down for us.
Yes, thank you very much, Sister Judith. Yes, as Sister Judith mentioned, that we all want to be healthy in terms of what we can do together and be inspired to do it together. And I don't want us to just think, if you are watching us, I don't want you to just think of weight. I want you to think of healthy, because once you have health on your mind, the weight will eventually follow. So yes, I saw Sister Judith's video, and she was wearing her workout suit, talking about let's lose all the weight together. And I had been on that journey too, and I thank God for this program that is called Shred 10. Because I have tried other programs, but I like the program that I can incorporate into my life with no hassle. And that was why Shred 10 stood out to me. And if we are going to talk about being healthy, we have to also understand the environment that we live in. A lot of the weight that we gain sometimes is because of the food that we eat. We live in a world that the food is not what it used to be. The quality of food or the content has decreased. That's why you have orange juice when you buy that at the grocery store, but then it's saying it's been fortified with vitamin C. Why would you need to fortify orange juice if the orange itself had vitamin C? And we also would look at the environment in terms of after the Industrial Revolution. We've had so much toxins in the world. So we are dealing with low quality of food, and we are dealing with high level of toxicity. That's why when you have a baby, you have to do the lead test. Why would the baby need to do a lead test? So they want to make sure that, yes, they know that there is lead in the baby's blood, but they want to make sure that it's not as significant or that will cause concern. So there is a level of exposure. Even with the umbilical cord, when they have tested it, they've realized that there are some level of toxicity. So what our body does is that, and this is the whole essence of Shred 10, and that is why I think it's the best program out there. Yeah. So what our body does is that with this constant exposure of fossil fuel, of all kinds of toxicity in the environment, what our liver does is that the liver is the filter. So whatever you are breathing, whatever you are eating, what the liver does is that it will take the toxins and hide that in the fat cells, so that the toxins do not go into your heart or into your lungs. So we are sitting there with fat, but the fat is supposed to protect us because in that is the toxins. So with a lot of weight programs, it's excessive exercise and people are trying to burn up the fat. But when you are burning the fat, then what leaves? The toxins. So the toxins is still sitting in your body, and sometimes it causes a lot of inflammation because you are getting rid of the fat, but not the toxin. So what Shred 10 does is that it's a program, it's a robust program that would allow you to flood your body constantly with plant-based nutrition, because plant-based nutrition is the antidote to toxicity. There is nothing that will take the fat-soluble toxins from our body except plant-based. So this is an amazing program that will give you a chance to, number one, increase your plant intake. So you do that with amazing plant-based shake, which will increase your antioxidant level. You also will do that with drinking plenty of water. We understand because water is the best form of detox, because you need the water to go through your system to flush out your kidney. And also it would require you to at least sleep between 7 to 8 hours, which is necessary because the only time that your brain is able to detox is when you actually experience the deep sleep. We have levels of sleep. So you want to go deep so that your brain can detox. It would also require you to eliminate, by all means, every means necessary, gluten and also dairy, because gluten and dairy kind of mess with some of the bacteria in our gut. At this time, we want to have effective digestion going on. So these are the two you have to eliminate. And there are things that not necessarily cut out, but reduce. So you have to reduce caffeine, and that is because we are trying to improve our sleep quality. You have to reduce alcohol, and you have to reduce refined sugar. As sugar has no nutrient, so reducing it will also help. And then doing a healthy meal replacement with the protein powder at least once or twice a day, and having done all, exercising most of the days, to get the body moving. So this is in essence, and it's 10 guidelines for 10 days that you decide to make this commitment to yourself. So that is Shred 10, as easy as that. Children can do Shred 10, so it's not, and you will have the energy because of all the plant-based nutrition. You have over 45 different kinds of plants, and the different kinds of colors and the synergy is what will help with the process that goes on in your body. So as simple as that, there is great recipe of what to eat, how to eat, what to cook, because at that time you want to be heavy on the plants and less on the carbs. You want to be heavy on the protein because protein is what will help repair your cells. So this in essence is Shred 10. Anybody can do it. Even if you are going through treatment, chemotherapy, you can do it. Children can do it. It's great for everybody who wants to get on it. And some of the results, after that, I will share of what to expect after 10 days taking part of this amazing, I call it health journey, which is a lifestyle change, if you ask me. All right.
Exactly. Thank you, Sister Sandra. So we'll move over to Sister Gladys. She's going to be sharing with us 5 reasons, her story first, and then 5 reasons why women struggle with, weight loss. Some people say when I climb the scale, it's still the same. I do the same too. When I climb the scale, it's still the same, you know. So you're going to hear 5 reasons why this could, you know, be the problem.
Thank you so much, Sandra. Well explained. Thank you so much, Judith. Thank you so everyone watching all around the world. We are delighted that you're watching us. And if you can share this live stream to anyone that you love, it will be nice. So I want to talk to us about 5 reasons women struggle with weight loss. For me personally, before we all kind of arranged to be together, I was actually going to encourage myself to lose like 3 to 2 pounds, you know, before the end of summer. But I was just trying to give myself some excuses, like, oh, he's still around. We are still in the holiday period. Like, you know, I'm still going to the barbecue party. We're going to the beach. We're taking the ice cream. But don't forget, you have to put your health first. And during the course of this pandemic, I've actually added extra 2 kilograms to my normal weight too. Yeah, I'm excited that it was 2, you know. So I used to weigh 90 kilograms before I decided to inspire healthy living around the world. But when the pandemic came, I added extra 2 kilograms. So now why are we all doing this? Is to encourage you, is to inspire you. But before we jump into the Shred 10 challenge, Shred 10, like Sandra has explained to us, helping yourself within 10 days, going on this plan within 10 days and stick to the plan. But before you stick to the plan, I want you to check this out. How is your sleeping pattern? Your sleep pattern, because if you lack sleep, that's one of the reasons you struggle to lose weight. So if you don't sleep, you can never be able to lose weight. So first of all, you have to arrange your sleeping pattern. And 2, hormonal imbalance. You know, so many people just jump on the scale all the time. Oh, I'm not losing, even though you're trying everything, you're even doing everything possible to lose weight. You're cutting down your diet. If you don't check your hormonal, like if you don't arrange and get support, get a plan, get a system in place to actually help support your hormones to be balanced, you can't be able to do. And this is what I actually like. Once I see that I'm adding weight, I always look at the cause. The third way, the stress, your stress level. Your stress, when you're so stressed out, there's no amount of things. So now we are going to share with you, as time goes on this live show, how you can be able to manage your stress level and how you can, like right now, we can share as much as we have the time, how you can manage your stress level and how you can have your hormones to be balanced. So you can be able to lose the weight once you're ready. And then your eating habits. Your nutrition actually play 99% of your weight loss. So if you don't eat right, and there's no way you eat right that your hormones won't be balanced. There's no way you eat right that you won't be able to sleep, except maybe it's actually terminal for you not to do this, you know. And then always find time to have fun. It's the 5th. Women always find it hard. They find it so difficult to have fun. So when you add this into your weight loss challenge, you see that it's going to be so easy for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sister Sandy, Sister Gladys. Honestly, I'm just learning something now. Your sleep pattern could actually make you struggle with your weight loss. Yeah. And we know women, you know, when the kids are in bed, that's when you want to do the laundry. That's when you want to quickly load the dishwasher. Like seriously, like we overdo everything, but we need to restructure our lives because at the end of the day, the life is yours. It wasn't anybody's. It's not your husband's. It's not your kids. It's yours. It's a deliberate action. And this is free. You can come in. We're not saying to you buy the products, but we're going to explain to you the products. Just show you the products. If you want to join this program, it's just replacing your breakfast or your dinner. If you like, you can replace your breakfast and dinner and then have a healthy lunch. Have your fufu board. We're going to be sharing on our pages recipes that you can do before the day. So that means you can actually plan ahead of time to be able to buy these things from the grocery shop and do it. It's easy. I know some people will say, I work, make in arrears, make 2-3 portions. You can put it in the fridge. It will last for 3 days. Make your shakes overnight and keep them and take them to work. Just watch yourself start, shredding those unnecessary. When I see fat, I am depressed. Do you know that fat can cause depression? So now in the morning, with our products, you can buy anything you want. If you don't want to buy anything, fine, use water. If you don't want to use water, please join us on our intermittent fast. Sandra has shared about it. I did it today. I always do intermittent fasting. You stop eating at 6 or you stop eating at 8. And then if you stop eating at 6, that means the next time you're going to eat is at 8 in the morning. If you stop eating at 8, the next time you're going to eat is at 12 or 11. Just try it. It's not hard. Have a shake in the morning. This is our shake. It's the vanilla flavor. This is the chocolate flavor. Right? You can have any of them. You can have this morning or evening. But do you know what this? It is plant-based. Sister Sandra has explained. Do you want to talk a little bit about the shakes, Sister Sandra?
Yes. Beautiful. And Sister Gladys, I'm glad that you talked about the hormonal imbalance. We weren't born with it, and it's not part of us. But the hormonal imbalance, we have that, and I'm going to tie that into the shake, is because we have plastics in our house. The food that we buy is all held in plastics. And the plastic leach into our foods, whether we like it or not. And those plastics are what cause the endocrine disruptors. So they will disrupt your gland, and your hormones are your gland, as to where it's either your hormones will be too high or too low. They never make it normal. So that's why plants come in, because they will put your hormones, I call it, back in shape. So with our protein powder, my goodness, I love this protein powder. It has made my life so easy. In our protein powder, it is 100% vegan. No dairy, no gluten. And the protein is not from animal. It's all plant-based. It's from soy, water-washed soy. We use local farmers to grow the soy. So we have over 13 grams of protein, all plant-based, clean protein. And we also have over 17 varieties of fruits and vegetables. So you already have the phytonutrients in it to help support your immune system. Check. And in that comes with all the vitamins, the minerals, and nutrients that you need. It has the vitamin A, the vitamin C, the vitamin E, vitamin K, potassium. It has all the B complex. You need vitamin B. It has B6, it has B12. Even if you don't understand what the different vitamins will do for you, at least you know that it has covered the vitamins that the body needs. And talk about, there is prebiotic in our shake. Prebiotic is what will clean your intestinal tract. As you eat, you need your intestines to be cleaned. You don't need things to be stuck in there. So this is what you get. Even if you don't add anything and you add water, you have on-the-go balanced nutrition. No guilt, because it's not like you are denying your body of the food that it needs. You can use this shake for anything. If you don't want to drink it, make it into pancake and eat. You can add with this with a little bit of berries if you choose, because berries are also low in sugar, and blend it and drink it. It is good for everybody. And one thing I like also about our shake is that it has low glycemic index. It is not the kind of shakes that you would drink that will spike up your sugar. You don't want that, because when your sugar is spiked up and it goes low, you would need to refuel. So that's why when people have diabetes or they are struggling with their sugar level, they sometimes will stay away from these protein or key shakes, because that's what it does. But ours is low glycemic index. So that means the body takes its time to absorb it. So that way you don't have that yo-yo effect as to where your sugar is up and down. And it is NSF certified. So that means that what we say on the label is in the product. We don't put pesticides on it as to where you are going to think of whether it's going to harm your kidney. And also, our protein powder is locally made. And that's one thing that you, and I like the fact that for even if you are somebody who has to always maintain your iron, we have enough greens, you know, so your hemoglobin will always be at a normal level because of all the greens that we have in it. And the sweetener in it is all natural. We use cane sugar. We use the stevia, which is all plant natural sweetness. We also have seven grams of fiber. So dietary fiber. So that means that it's not going to constipate you, but it's actually going to help you have a regular bowel movement. So with everything that we've talked about, there is no shake that I have seen, and it tastes good. There is no aftertaste. My goodness, it's not the kind of shake that you would drink and you feel like you want to throw up.
No.
Because the fact that it's plant-based does not mean that it has to taste horrible. And we source the spirulinas. We have soy, we have organic quinoa, we have the spirulinas, we have the 17 variety of fruits and vegetables. You can't get that anywhere. And that's why when you do a healthy meal replacement, you are not denying your body. And guess what? It's all below 140 calories. So you figure, if you take your shake in the morning, less than 140, and most people, their breakfast is over 500 calories. So if they give you 2,000 calories to consume in a day and your breakfast is over 500, we are not counting lunch and we are not counting dinner. So you can stay within below 500. So 140 in the morning and 140 in the evening. If you are doing two shake meal replacements, and the Shretten will guide you as to what to eat, you know, for lunch. I can still eat my African food, but in a portion control manner. So our shake is amazing. And I love our protein shake. And I believe that you should give it a try. So instead of drinking your regular beverage, give the shakes to the children. Because when they have that, it's a balanced meal. And it tastes so good.
Thank you so much, Sister Sandy, for elaborating on the shakes. Guys, I hope you understand everything she said. We're going to come every single day and we're going to explain the product more and more and more. And then you decide on your own, like what you would like to incorporate into this healthy lifestyle journey. Now, the next thing I'm going to share, I'm just going to share 2 products so that you can decide on your own which product suits you best. Is our boosters. Anybody who has never used this product on your weight loss journey, I think you need to try it. I'm going to allow Sister Gladys to explain to you what is in this product and why you need it in your everyday life.
Wow, the booster is actually my favorite of all because I used to have hormonal imbalance, and the disadvantages of hormonal imbalance, it actually increase your cravings. So for anybody that wants to lose weight, if you can't be able to tame your crave for eating so much, anything you do with regarding your weight loss is pointless. So you want to first of all tackle the main problem, which is you being craving so much. And this craviness that I used to have is not just craving for healthy meal, craving for carbs, unhealthy meals. Now, when I found about this amazing booster that Judy is showing us right now, it solves my problem because I used to think it was actually demonic. Sorry if I have to use the word, because my craviness was so much that anytime I see food, I want to eat then because my hormones were imbalanced. And then as I started to take it, the benefit is that it helps suppress your cravings. And it also helps to control your food intake. And now it also improves your energy level, gives you stamina. Like it gives me stamina, you know, like when you're using it, especially during your exercise routine, like going for walk, you know, doing some dance up, push up, it helps give you the stamina. And then the ingredients in these plant-based products, we have this amazing ingredients that is actually from Asia, glucomana. It's actually made from Asia. And when we did the research, we discovered that it can actually help improve weight loss. And no wonder the Asians are petite, like they're petite in nature, because they always use it for their evening drink. When I did the research, I was like, anytime I see any Chinese, I'm like, oh, no wonder they're like this. Because they always drink it. And then the more you consume it, you can take it 3 times a day. 3 sachets. Like, you just take 3 of these sachets a day, and you pour in your mouth, or you pour inside a glass cup. And one thing I love about this booster, it helps you drink water. And one of the challenges that we may have as well in losing weight, they dehydrate a lot. They dehydrate. If you don't drink water, you dehydrate, and then it also leads to constipation. You see? So when you start to take this booster, it gives you this ability to drink more water. And then when you're drinking water, you get filled up quickly, that you don't even have enough space to actually consume any junk. You just keep your space. Like right now, like I plan to keep my space for the right meal. My breakfast, which I take the complete shake. My lunch, I eat my African food for lunch. And then evening, I look out for either the bars or any of the meal plan that, we've drawn out already in the team, So these are lovely, lovely products. And then we have Kojak roots as well in the booster. Kojak root. So you do your research, you see that these are lovely plant-based products. Then we have oat oil in this plant-based booster. These are all plants, non-GMO, gluten-free, clinically researched to actually improve and help manage your weight. Thank you so much, Judith, for this. Thank you.
Guys, we have practically explained most of the products to you. If you want to start this journey with us and you're looking to purchase any of the products, we're going to advise you on what to start with. Sorry, Mama. You can So sorry, guys. So if you want to start with any of the products, you can start with the shakes. We didn't show you the capsules. The capsules are here. We're going to show you tomorrow. Sister Gladys will break it down for us. Sister Sandra tomorrow will break it down, a little bit more so that you can understand what you're going to be absorbing into your system. We're all plant-based. We don't do any animal, nothing. So we're trying to it's more like increasing and balancing your alkaline and your acid in your body, because we Africans, we like carbs. We just, we grew up that way. But if you are watching us, wherever you're watching us from, you can learn something new. All you need to do is just be open-minded, and you find out that you're going to shred that weight with us. We're not saying please be slim. Don't think we're telling you to be slim. We just want you to shred, that unnecessary weight with us for 10 days, just 10 days. So guys, we're trying to keep this into 30 minutes, and I think it's 30 minutes now. I want to say thank you so much for listening to us. If you're just jumping on this live video, please go back and do a replay and message whoever you're watching this video from their page, and they will guide you into your journey of incorporating a healthy lifestyle with us. So see you tomorrow, same time, 7 o'clock. We love you. Thank you. Take care, everyone.